Another chapter has been written in the complicated story of humans and squirrel relationships. 8772 Radio U. This is an amazing video. A brother and sister went to a park in California. And the caption for the video says, "I convinced my brother to let us cover him in peanuts in the middle of a squirrel-filled park." How would you suspect that would go?
I would imagine lots of squirrels would come and try and grab these nuts.
See, I would have thought the squirrels would be too skittish. They would be too nervous to come near a person.
I think at first they probably would be, but when they realize you're friendly and you have food, I think they would come and chow down.
Yeah.
And that looks to be exactly what happened.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how long it took, but at first the squirrels were hesitant. But eventually one got curious enough to come and test the waters and take some of the nuts from this guy. And then all of a sudden, all of the squirrels in town seem to show up. They start fighting over the nuts. Like there's literally a squirrel fight.
Oh, no.
One of them even eats nuts right out of the guy's hand, or he hand feeds them. Do you think this is a good idea?
I wouldn't personally do it. I wouldn't try this out. I'd be a little worried that some of the squirrels would get a little bitey on my skin.
I don't even know about biting, but squirrels are rodents, right?
I think so.
It just seems like you're asking for a disease. Some kind of disease.
Rabies, something.
This is how the next COVID gets started, I think, is with somebody doing this with squirrels. And I think the same thing is true of squirrels as is of most animals, maybe birds not included, that you shouldn't be feeding them, because if you feed them, then they start to get more and more comfortable around humans until they become like monkeys in India, where they just will attack you for food.
Yeah.
Didn't we talk? We talked about that, right?
Yep.
There was a squirrel attacks in also California where women had to go to the hospital because they were being attacked by squirrels.
Right.
And they suspect it's because people are feeding the squirrels, so they were expecting food.
Yeah. Now they're going to have to post a sign in this park. Don't feed the squirrels.
And it's this guy and his sister's fault.
Yep.
For, in a way, that those women in some other town in California got bitten by squirrels.
Well, and it sounds like that's the reason this went viral. Obviously, it went viral, too, because, the video is wild. But a lot of people, when you notice videos go viral, is because a lot of people are getting in the comments.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in the comments were not happy with this guy. Because they were like, first of all, you're putting yourself in danger because of diseases, rabies, whatever. And then also, you're setting up these squirrels to think that they can just get food from humans.
Yeah, so I guess this is a don't try this at home type of thing.
Yeah.
Even though, it is kind of spectacular, but he's laying there on the ground, this man, with peanuts all over him.
Right.
And the amount of squirrels is kind of it's like a Fear Factor video.
I know. It's not quite as bad as the guy with the raccoons and the hot dogs, but it's getting close.
It's getting there.